Hello, everyone. I am Wendy Gray, your go-to educator, and today I'm going to talk to you about task initiation. Now, task initiation is an executive function skill that many children struggle with. I am a classroom teacher and an educational consultant, so I am here to help my parents of struggling students. I'm here to help you guys win, and I'm also here to help and support my teachers too, because our teachers were struggling in the classroom. So, one of the things that I see as a struggle post pandemic is task initiation amongst a lot of other executive function skills. So, what is task initiation? It is knowing what your task is and starting your task. All right. It's a part of procrastination. It really is a part of procrastination. So, when we talk about task initiation, one of the things that I see students doing in the classroom, they're instead of working along with you on a certain task, they are in their notebooks, trying to put some lead in their mechanical pencils. Parents, throw those mechanical, don't buy any more mechanical pencils. Get the ones that you put into the pencil sharpener and let those kids sharpen those pencils. Those mechanical pencils are a distraction. All right, that was sidebar. So now I'm back. They're fooling around with those mechanical lead pencils. They are just doing other things, right? And so they are not starting their task, and so it impacts their task initiation. So one of the things that I do in the classroom, I make sure that my students know what executive function task we are or skills we are focusing on today. I'm constantly putting timers on the board, constantly chunking assignments, right? Just so that everybody is staying on pace and together and it doesn't get overwhelming. Making sure that our space is organized and that I'm prepared for my students and they have a clear understanding and expectation of what they are to be working on or doing. All right. So there is no confusion. So everybody should be on point with their tasks. But that's not how it works, especially when students struggle with ADHD and some other issues that impacts how they learn and how they process information. So that's in the classroom. Now at home, in another video, I talked about time management and I talked about procrastination. But how do we help our children at home to start a task? So repetition is key. I talked about that in another video also. Repetition and consistency is key. So if your children know that they are responsible for accomplishing a certain thing, cleaning up, dishes, feeding the dog, walking the dog, whatever it might be. If your child knows what their task is, and every day this is what you're supposed to do when you get home, every day this is what you're supposed to do after dinner, every day this is what you're supposed to do before bed, every day this is what you're supposed to do in the morning when you wake up, it does not waver. The task does not alter unless there's some situation where it does. Maybe you woke up late, maybe you got home late, whatever the case may be. So your child knowing what they are responsible for doing each and every day at the specific time or around the specific hour at a scheduled time, this is what I'm supposed to do, and I'm supposed to start doing it. I am supposed to start doing it. Now, if your children have no clue and when they get home, it's just freestyle, willy-nilly, coming home, getting on the phone, playing the video games, watching the videos or other things that really have no value in terms of their academic, social, or emotional development, it's a free fall. It's a free for all. So having consistency and them knowing what they need to do is key. So let's say when your child gets home, they're supposed to walk the dog. All right, they have to walk the dog. So they shouldn't be doing anything else. All right, go to the bathroom, wash your hands, all that good stuff. But they should not be doing it. Don't even get a snack until you have walked that dog. And every day you get your snack once you walk the dog, or vice versa. After you eat your snack, go walk the dog. But your child knows what the task is and they do it. That is task initiation without you, the parent, having to remind them. All right. I remember when my children were little. They were little. They were both in elementary school, and I was working on certain executive function skills with them. And one of the skills that I was working on was that organization piece, planning and organizing, because we had to get out of the house. We had to get out of the house in the morning. We didn't have time to look for stuff and gather things together. So I taught them how to pack their bags right after dinner, how to pack their bags, make sure that all of their work was in their folders. Parents, please. Your kids need to have their homework in their folders. Teachers don't want to hear, I left it at home. It's at home. It's at home. All right, let's help our kids. Again, I went off on another tangent. Sidebar. Now I'm back. So I taught them how to pack their folders and their backpacks, and everything that they needed for the next day was in their backpacks at the door that we leave out of, and everything except for their lunch boxes, because you have to prepare the lunches and put it in the lunch box, in the backpacks in the morning before you leave. But it took a little while to get them acclimated. But guess what? One day, these little small elementary kids, that the skill clicked. It clicked, y'all. It clicked. And one day, I did not have to say, hey, let's start getting your backpacks together. Let's get ready for it tomorrow. No, it clicked. Again, anything that you do with repetition and with consistency will become a habit, a good habit or a bad habit. So that was one of the highlights, because when it clicked and then they started on their own getting their bags together, and I didn't have to remind them. I didn't have to say a word. Yes, that was everything to me. So I knew that what I was doing it right, and I was doing it well. With patience and with consistency, it had to be done. So this is how we work on task initiation and build that task initiation skill that our children need to have, so that they can be successful at home, in the classroom, and wherever they go. So again, I'm Wendy Gray, your go-to educator. I hope that this was helpful to you. If so, please share my videos with other parents and anyone who's struggling. It could be a teacher, and share my content and subscribe to my channel. I want to reach as many households and classrooms as I possibly can, because I have the valuable information for your child to be successful. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.